Wow. Because I'm a nice individual, I've now prepared myself. I've now made a duty to myself to change people's life and to be honest about what it is about the reality of today. I believe for a human being to change, they have to change in how they think, they have to change in how they act, and they have to change in how they believe in things. You cannot change unless you change in how you think, unless you change in your belief systems, unless you change in everything in terms of the actions you do. What you see and what you hear determines how you think. And what you think determines the emotion you have into place in our time. The emotion you have, because human beings are emotional beings, then detect the actions you take. So these things play collectively. Success is not an accident. Music in itself, it's a frequency. You listen to Taylor Swift, you feel a certain way. You listen to Drake, you feel a certain way. You listen to anybody you listen to which is an artist, you feel a certain way. It's about how you feel. And the probability is how you feel then detects what you do, the actions you do, and how much you are impactful in those actions. So I'm very conscious with what I listen to and what I see, because I know what I listen to and what I see then changes everything, gives me everything, takes everything away from me. Why would I sit down as a folk-horn man, listen to Taylor Swift, sit down as a folk-horn man, listen to Trade, when I know that how I feel after listening to all this is not going to change my life forever? I'd rather sit down and listen to me, because I'm a G, and then feel a certain way because I've listened to Ernest Chawukwani speak. And I would act a certain way because now the frequency is high. So there are three things about life, about a human, you have to do to change a human forever. One is the mindset that you have to invest in. Two, it's a set skill. Three, it's a habit. If you can invest in these three things, you'll be able in all time to change who you are forever. The mind is a set of beliefs that you've been given by your environment, by people around you, and everything else that you could have altered with if you're in a certain environment. So your mind is just a set of beliefs, that's it. Then your set skill is the abilities you have that other human beings don't have. My set skill is, if I'm studying electrical engineering, I'm able to think and create things, right? And your habit is what you do every single day. It's the set of activities you do every single day. These three things collectively changes a human being completely. So I'll give you a simple example. For me to change, I had to be amongst new environment. I saw my uncle in my life where I was raised. We only got what we want, what we needed. My uncle would provide everything we need. And I'm like, how can this individual live a life whereby he has everything he wants when we have everything we need? How can he live this existence? You have to be amongst all these people. That I had friends, my father's friends were very successful. I'm like, how can these people live this reality of being successful, being a great Christian, having a great wife, an amazing life overall? And I and people around me do not have this life. Is it how they were born? Were they born differently? Is it how things were in their life? Then you sit down and analyze all this and you realize that there's nothing at all of difference. All they did was recreate themselves, invest in their mindset. The way they think about life is different. They believe they can absolutely do anything. They know they can absolutely do anything. So it changes everything. So you have to invest in how you think, the mindset. You have to take a set of activities. I'll give you an example. That set of activities or set skills that do not need material to have.